now let's shift focus over to the United States. 3 self-described FBI whistleblowers have testified at a House hearing on the allegations of discrimination and bias within the FBI. The whistleblowers are key to the Republican narrative that the FBI is weaponized against conservatives and latest master move by Chairman Jim Jordan's investigation into the FBI. The hearing comes one day after the FBI said it revoked the security clearances of the 3 agents who either attended, rioted, or espoused theories about the Capitol Hill riots. During the hearing, Republicans framed the whistleblowers as courageous for coming forward with their claims, and Democrats, on the other hand, raised concerns about their access to information about some of those claims and questioned their credibility of the individuals that had testified. Let's try and get in a sense of perspective, and for that, let me introduce my guest. I'm joined in by Orlando Sanchez, who's a Republican strategist, and joining me live. Many thanks to you, Orlando, for joining in. First of all, let's begin with a basic question posed by the Democrats as well, that why are these 3 agents being given a whistleblower status? Democrats have argued that being unhappy with the Bureau did not make the agents whistleblowers. Your thoughts?
Well, because the FBI has become an issue in American politics, where the FBI traditionally has operated very quietly in the name of justice and, pursuing criminals and law violators. Now, the FBI, one could argue under the leadership of FBI Director Comey, became very political in the political process, pursuing Donald Trump. And then, of course, the Attorney General now, Merrick, Garland of the United States, has used the FBI now not only to continue the pursuit of former President Trump, but to also invade his personal residence. Never has that happened. That issue about the documents that were sensitive could have been resolved through subpoenas or other channels. But Merrick Garland and the FBI became involved in the political process, and unfortunately, I think this will lead to the delegitimize an institution that has been very respected around the world and in the United States.
Do you think now, whether it is the Twitter files or the Durham Report that was just released this week, is the critique against the FBI being untrustworthy or being weaponized and targeting Donald Trump now only getting stronger?
I would agree with that. And again, I said it's always very dangerous to delegitimize institutions of the United States that have been trusted by the people of the United States. It's very unfortunate that the FBI has now entered the political process. And that's very dangerous, because when our institutions are no longer have the confidence of the taxpayer and U.S. citizens, it becomes very difficult. So yes, I think it bolsters, strengthens the report.
Orlando, do you believe that the Democrats were unfair in their treatment towards the so-called whistleblowers, especially the way Marcus Allen, one of the agents, was berated by Democrat Representative Linda Sanchez over Nancy Pelosi's role in the January 6th riots?
That is correct. And unfortunately, the Democrats, whether it's this particular agent or whether it's current Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas during the confirmation, conservative Republican African Americans are deeply respected by Democrats in the hearings in Washington, D.C., and that was on full display for the world to see.
All right, Orlando, before I let you go, the Democrats have been very vociferous in questioning the credibility and the access to information by these agents. That is how they are debunking these testimonies. Do you think that it's time they come up with that access to that information to legitimize the testimonies that they're sharing?
Well, perhaps, and in due time, but of course the Democrats are in a corner. As the narrative here in the United States says, that the Democrats have weaponized an institution that has been very respected. So they now have no choice but to delegitimize the FBI agents that are now whistleblowers. And now it becomes a he said, she said, but this is very dangerous for the Democrats and the continued pursuit
perhaps, but
of
they
the
can
personal attacks
substantiate their testimonies
that have served,
with some more credible information.